Hi, my name is Wilx, and this is episode 1 of Ferrous Block. It's another 115 pack, and I like this pack a lot more than the last one I was playing. This is an expert pack, and it's got a quest book. Here's our quest book, looks like that. And it's got all sorts of different quests in it. All right. The island may look similar, but it's not all that similar. Notice off in the distance, I don't have any little islands around me. I'm out here on my own this time out. But let's do something right away. And then over in here, we have a cobble gen. And I'm going to break that. Whoops. There, I didn't lose it. Good. I should have been down here so I didn't lose it. I'm going to put it under there. This is by no means ideal for putting things in there, but it's better than nothing for now. It's the only chest I happen to have at this moment. All right. So next up, the tree. Now I could wait, get a bunch of cobble, and I'm just going to fill this in for now. Get a bunch of cobble and go around the tree. Well, let's do a little bit of that. I'm not going to worry about it. The tree's not high enough. I'm not going to worry about it. So what I'm going to do, normally what you'd use is the Neptune axe to chop down the tree. And you don't have to use vein miner when you do that. And that would save you on food, which is good. But I'm just going to vein mine this because I'm hoping that all the saplings will go into my hand instead of fall off the thing, which seemed to happen. And I'm going to do the same over here. Actually, this is where you'd use the Neptune axe. And I'm going to hope that it goes into my hand instead of falling off the edge. Well, I lost one off the edge. So long as you get one of them, you're okay. Actually, normally I would have more than 3 logs. I'd have like 6 or something. So I lost more than that off the edge. All right. So let's look on our quests here. First one, we need 4 iron planks. Iron wood planks or whatever. Well, we'll do these all as ironwood. And that'll give us our quest. And this is why I said you didn't have to have it, because you get 16 more saplings. So even if I lost the saplings, they wouldn't have mattered. And even if I lost the wood, it wouldn't have mattered. Well, it actually would have mattered if I lost the wood and had no saplings. All right. So next up, I am going to make, I've got 2 iron from that already. So I am going to make myself a pair of shears. And then I'm going to take the 1 stack of this fertilizer here. So this is a brown fertilizer. I'm going to put it in the crafting grid and mix it into bone meal. Now I'm going to do most of this off camera, but I'll start. Oh, there is a little pot over here. I can get a berry. Well, I lost that berry, but it's okay because there's still a berry in there. All right. I was thinking oh no, have I just lost the game without my berry? But no, I wouldn't have lost it anyways. What am I saying? All right. So we would right click the ground. We get a bunch of tall grass. And then we use vein miner. And what we're looking for is that stuff. And flowers and things too. So I'll do a bunch of that off camera. And I'm going to build up take the cobble and build up my base a little bit here. I'm going to enlarge this to be 5 by 5 of grass. I'll dig down here and get a little bit of dirt to do that. And I will be back in just a minute because I don't want to make you watch while I do base building. Back in a sec. Well, I'm back. And obviously I did quite a bit in that little break there. I built out my whole base, which is 33 by 33. I discussed that in my last series as to why it's that size. And I set up my tables, as we've seen before, as well as I hit the grass with bone meal and broke it with. I went through 3 sets of shears doing that, and I ended up with like 4 stacks of this stuff. I've used some of them to set things up in advance. And what else did I do here? I made an iron chest. You don't care about that. Oh, I made a bed because I got attacked by a phantom and decided, okay, I'm not going to fight them every night while I'm doing this. I'm going to deal with that. Oh, I set up, made this a hopping botany pot so that I could make lots of worms and stuff for what we're about to do next. And what else? Oh, I set up these things for the trees. That's for later, not for this one. I just sort of planning out things. Botania, that's where I'm going to be putting the thing to make flowers. And water will go underneath all that. But I had to put the flowers somewhere, and I wanted them to be near there. So for flowers, these were all the everything else flowers. These were all the Botania functional flowers that I got. Notice that I have an orchid. I'm going to need that. I've also got an endoflame and even a Gormona lily, which we'll see what I decide to. I'm probably going to power it with endoflames to start at least, anyways. Oh, and there's a hopper hawk up there as well. It's a petite one, though. That's not what I wanted. I would have wanted a full-size one. Oh, well. Then I didn't get all the colors. There is 16 of them, and I'm not even close. All right, but you're supposed to use floral fertilizer to get those anyways. And as you can see, I've been planting these as little groups like that, and this is the tree you get. And if you use this, notice my hunger level. Vein mine, I would have lost at least 2 haunches doing that. And so I've got a whole pile of wood in here. Oh, these are all just regular furnaces. I cooked up some of the wood to make some charcoal. And now, so if you put this wood here in a furnace, you get charcoal. If you put it in the blast furnace, you get iron ingots. Let's show you that. So we'll take a stack of it here. Yeah, I've got enough. Put it in there. And we will start getting, actually, let's do half. And we'll start getting iron ingots. Want to make sure I don't run out of wood. All right, let's move on to our quests here. So we've already done that one. Next one up, we need to get glass fiber, shears, and grass blocks. So the fiber we get like this. Grass blocks. I had a short one. Oh, I didn't. I don't care. I'm not putting it back. I don't want to take all the time this episode knocking down trees like that. Then I had a short one. I got some iron leaves, just sheared them. And I'm making my dirt like that. And is it going to count the... Yeah, it did. I wasn't sure if it's going to count the broken one. So we've got that done, and we got some more of the grass fiber. Next up, make one of these. It's not giving me credit for... I made a few of them. Oh, well. Break that one, put it back. That finishes that off. Oh, and you need these to make pistons, and you need pistons for all sorts of things in this pack. But you can also make it, once you get kelp, you can start making them with kelp. All right, so next up, it says 4 strainer bases, 2 survivalists, 2 solids, a wooden fish trap, and a fish bait. I'm going to make more than that. I am going to make 7 of the strainer bases. I don't need this on my bar. Any of that. I'm going, oh, and I don't need any of that there either. So I'm going to make 4 of the iron mesh. And I will make 4 of the solid survivalists. That's where I get ores and stuff, right? Well, redstone and things, gold and such. Oh, I showed, this is how you make string. I've already made a whole bunch. This is how you make sugarcane. I've already made some. So for the string, we'll get string meshes. 3 of them. We'll put 2 of them here. And then we'll make some more sugarcane. Actually, I don't need this many now. And we'll put them around like that. Put a string mesh in the middle, and we've got a fisherman strainer. They didn't ask for that, but I want one badly anyways. They did ask for this thing. I don't have any intention of using it. Fishing rod's exactly the same as normal. And that we can't do yet. So let's come over here and start placing these down. So I'm putting them 2 down into the ground there. Put 1 there, there, there. All right. And then we will put, I'm going to put the fisherman here by its lonesome. It's going to need bait, so that's kind of why I'm doing it that way. And I'll put these guys here. And then those ones here. These things last a fair while. These ones maybe half an hour by the time they're worn out. So they'll be wearing out towards the end of this episode. These were in the chest in the beginning. Bring them around like that. Make ice. We'll put 1 ice there, 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 and there. Now, they say, actually, let's look at the quest book. I think he worded this badly, or bad advice anyways. Place water on top of the strainer base and insert a strainer in it. Place the fish trap of the water with a bait. Okay, that's fine. But placing, that insinuates that you're going to have standing water in here. It's better to have it flowing and the standing water only being 1 block away. Because every block away, you lose something like 3% efficiency that the water has to flow. For every strainer that's side by side, you lose 15%. When we've got it set up the way I'm setting it up, then we've got... did I break that or did it break on its own? Let's come over here and we shall grab bait. Needed it anyways. It was full of worms. This one we have to put bait in. These ones we do not. And then since I got the ice on me right now, we'll do this even though it's not for this episode. We'll save that all for later. That we're not going to need right away. Okay. Now, what we're waiting for is we need at least one fish. Have we got one fish yet? Oh, well, I'm kind of glad we got cactus and we got bone. That's good. What I really need here is leather. And if I don't get enough leather fast enough, I may have to take another break. Oh, we're at nighttime. Notice over here in the corner, way over here, can you see my light level there? So if it's a 0, then mobs can spawn. But they're not spawning here because everything's within. And it has to be a 0. Unlike in normal Minecraft, it has to be a 7 or something for them to spawn. In this pack, they must be a 0 for them to spawn. But they're not spawning because everything's within 24, even to the corners of spawn. Just letting you know that. The lights are just so that you can see what I'm doing. All right. What was I up to? Oh, right. We were going to take a look at... No, we can't finish that one off yet. We need a fish. Oh, I hate to waste a salmon on it, but okay. We'll do it with a salmon. That's our fish bait. That completes our quest. Claim drawer controller. Yes. Not that I've got any immediate plans on drawers. These things we need clay from. And it wants us to make a hopping bonsai. So let's do these 8 at a time. Whoops. Let's put this up in there. Get rid of it. Okay. So while that's working, we get 8 more grass blocks. Oh, a hopper. Do I already have a hopper made? I have a hopper made. I'm going to be needing more hoppers this episode, so let's make some more. Oh, not that many. I'm not going to need that many this episode. Actually, I got to quit doing it like that. Do it like that. All right. Oh, and let's get rid of that. That's actually garbage now. One leather. What else is waiting for here? Oh, right. We're waiting for this to cook. And then we can make that and combine it with that. And we've got ourselves a hopping bonsai. Then climb that. Next up, it wants a hopping botany pot. Well, I've already got one of those. It's over here with this. So we're going to do it this way. It will give me this stuff anyways, but I will lose progression. So if I'm going to break that thing, I'm going to then put it over here. Now, inconveniently, you can't feed fish to this thing. You can make worms with fish, but they're the wrong worms. They're worms for fishing rods. So we'll put... Where'd that just go? Hopping bonsai. Oh, damn it. Did I waste it when I did that? Well, that was bad. Okay. So at least we can turn in the quest and we get... I lost that by dropping it in. Don't drop that fertile soil in the hopping bonsais quest. Or you will lose your... Yeah, don't... The farmland. Oh, no, I didn't lose my farmland. Let's not... Let's step over here. Okay. I should have been holding shift while I did that. And I didn't. So now we'll put our... Oh, now it's dirt. I needed to break it with a shovel or something, I guess. Oh, damn it. Oh, well. I know for next time. There are no carrots in here yet, right? Oh, there's a carrot. Carrots, notice carrots have a shank and a half. This has one shank. And I believe it grows worms quicker if it has more shanks. Now, I don't want to try to automate this yet. I could try automating it with a... I guess I could automate it with a hopper. The hopper would just fill up with the other stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try automating that with a hopper and see if that works. Oh, no, I can't automate it with a hopper. I'd have to run it down an extra one. Okay, well, we can still automate it with a hopper by dropping it down one. Yes, we can. Okay, let's do that. I guess we have to break this again. We kept our farmland this time. And this is an axe. And our water is going to go running all over the place. So we're going to want this thing to be facing into that. Then we are going to put our worm bin in place. And this guy, that stuff. And that goes in there. Carrot goes on top. Now I guess I should put in a half slab or something so that I can... Something different anyway, so that I can see that hopper down there. Oops. I was trying to sneak one in to fill in the light corner there, but I don't think it's going to let me. Okay. I can stay there. I don't care. So now I can look in here and I can see if it's got fertile soil or something in there. Oh, and worms can get put in there. We got 2 leather. We needed 8 for this episode. All right. Where are we on our quests? Iron chest and an iron barrel. Now, I happen to know... Here, I'll show you. When I go to make the iron barrel... I don't have it up there. So if I try to make a barrel... This thing that goes... Yeah, I'm not making a copper. A barrel... saying, okay, no slabs. So if I try to make it out of this... and then I try to do it... won't let me. So those slabs don't work for this purpose. But I have myself some wood. I guess we'll use this one over here. There's my wood. And if I come back over and I use these slabs, it works. And then to make this, it's like that. And do I need to put an iron chest on me? There we go. And we get a gold upgrade here. All right, so next up... Oh, I know what I should start cooking, if there's more of it. Whoops, not you. More clay. $32. Oh, no, we don't want to do it that way. We want to do it... Yeah, 8. That'll be fine. Doing them 8s at a time, and that way I'm not wasting as much coal. There is tiny coal in this, but you've got to make a special tool to make it, so I'm not doing it this episode. All right, because I'd like to make some more of those hopping pots there. So what's next on our quest list here? This thing, small backpack. For that, we're going to need 3... How many? Backpack. I should have marked that. We need 4. We got 3. So we're going to have to wait on that. What can we do in the meantime that I want to show you? All right, let's talk about some things we're going to be doing in future episodes. Specifically, let me show you the chain of how you get to places. Like there is a pedal here. I can see the glimmer coming off the ground. Okay, so there's a lot of, this is a expert pack, an expert pack. So let's say we wanted to get something like RF tools. Machine frame or something like that, which is a common thing for people to nerf on you. I don't know, where's the machine frame? You need dimensional shards. Dimensional shards. Well, that's nasty stuff to do. But if we Notice you can get it from the overworld or the nether. So we've got to get to the nether to get this stuff. You can get it through straining through the reinforced strainer, but look what you got to get first. Okay, so we're not doing it that way right away. So we are doing it by going to the nether. To get to the nether, we're going to need obsidian. And to get obsidian, well, if we look up obsidian, so we can craft it with lava. All of these things involve lava that's already having obsidian. So all of the things to get obsidian need lava. To get lava, you've got to have wax from a bee and a diamond and blaze powder. Notice we haven't been able to go to the nether yet. You need blaze powder. And to get diamonds. So where are we going to be getting diamonds? Because again, it's that same strainer that we can't get yet. So to get diamonds, you can get diamonds from, it's not showing it here, from trees and bees, but to make the bee, you need diamonds already. To make the trees, you need diamonds already. So the way to get diamonds is, where were we here? Take blocks of coal and compress them. To get blocks, well, we're going to get coal. Where are we getting coal from? Well, we can do coal with the that flower that I showed you earlier on. I forget what it's called. Or we can't make that at all. There's just, it won't make. Or the other way to get coal, coal. Now you can make a coal tree, but again, you already need coal. Remember, this is not charcoal. So to get, and we can't make the Philosopher's Stone yet until we get glowstone. Nether again. So if we want to make it, we've got to use the blasting furnace. We put charcoal in there and we get coal and we go that way. So very roundabout way of doing things. But for lots of things, you are going to need lapis. That's also in the chain. Getting lapis is interesting. Again, guess where it's from? Same strainer. So world gen, it's only in the overworld. Well, this is a complete void world. None of these things help at all. Bees, well, again, for bees, let me show what it involves for bees. At bee, redstone bee, gold bee, iron bee, lapis bee. So you got to already have lapis to get there. So this was a real quandary. How the hell am I getting lapis? And finally, the reason I thought of it was when I hit my functional flowers here and I got the Orsid and I go, oh, I could use the Orsid to get lapis. Now I also got the other Orsid, the Ingem, which does nether stuff, and I thought, oh, that'd be good. Then I looked it up. You have to place it in the nether to get the nether ore, so that didn't work. All right. I thought all that might be interesting on how this pack fits together for you. So we got 5 of our, well, we need 4 right now, and we're going to need 3 more in a minute. All right, so I don't have anything set up for this one. Oh, that's what I could have been doing, yeah. All right, so our quest was for a backpack, right? Did I make a... No, I didn't. Oh, so we're gonna we're gonna need to make some string first. Oh, we don't want to make all of that in the string. Make about that much string. In case we need it for something else later. So we need 4 of these wools right now. Then that's it for the backpack, right? Yeah. That gets us a small backpack. And they'll give us a big one. And we get to make these stupid things. The pretty pipes. At how do you spell pretty? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. These ones. So we need glass to do that. All right. So we need at least 1 glass. Sand. We'll grab that out of here. And we'll grab a bunch more clay. Okay. So how much? I said I was going to make 8, right? Oh, not that sand. Okay. Let's get rid of a bunch of this stuff. Okay. While we're waiting for that, I am going to notice how this thing's filling up pretty badly already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a colossal chest. And I'm going to make just the smallest version, which is 2 by 2 by 2. So that's 8 pieces. So I'll make 8 walls. We'll make 1 of them into a core. And then I'll make the other 7 all into... Don't do this if you're worried about looks. But I'd rather be able to pipe into it from all directions. So we're going to come over here, and I'm going to place down my core there. And I'll place that there. Now, I could either leave these the way they are and then click that for the colossal chest, that for the other. But I'd rather it just default to it all the time. So I'm going to take this stuff. And put it in there. And then, see how big this thing is? Now, you can make much bigger chests. You can make... not only can you make wood, you can make copper, iron, diamond, etc. And you can make huge sizes. They don't have to be 2 by 2. That's the smallest. I actually thought the smallest was going to be a 3 by 3 by 3. But no, you can make a 2 by 2. And the reason I don't want larger than that is I don't want to start searching through here. Like, you have to do things, lots of times you'll have to do things like, oh, what did I do with all my chests? Whoops. And as you can see, anything that's some sort of chest will show up like that, and you can leaf through like that. But that's a pain in the butt to have to do that all the time. And so we will take this off of there now. put it inside. And now it all will default to there all the time. So I can craft with anything that's in the Colossal chest. Actually, I don't know that to be true. Can I only craft from this page? Or can I use something from another page? Let's see, what would I want to craft that... I know. We'll take that and that. I'll shove them down here somewhere. And I should have already done this, actually. We'll make a bait pot. Oh, I haven't made the pot yet. Okay. So notice it pulled it from down below to make that. Yeah, so you can. You can pull from at least that page in the thing. And this means we won't be eating worms quite as fast now. This thing's about to wear out, and I haven't got my stuff yet. What was I doing in this one? Oh, glass. And what was I doing with that glass? Pipes. Oh, I really should have... I don't particularly like these pipes, though. Oh, we need more iron. That figures I just used my iron. I'm not particularly fond of these pipes. I found them kind of buggy. There's a number of different types of pipes in here, cheap ones. Another type are the inspiration pipes. The problem I have with the inspiration pipes is they just don't connect easily. They do weird things. Well, let me show you what I'm talking about. Is 4 enough? Probably not. I probably need 8 to do it. So here's why I don't like those pipes. Let's say I'm running a... Whoops. See, they do weird things on you. So if I wanted to do it, I'd have to do this. And this one's not joining up. Okay, so how do we deal with that? So if we put a pipe in here, they're not joining up. We can't do a circle like that. We can do a circle on the ground. Well, again, these things that drive me insane trying to use them. Like they should be able to join up if we go. Oh, twice I did that. Connect there, connect there, connect there. See, it can make a circle, but it wouldn't do it while it was up. And when I was messing around with things, and to use these things, you've got to feed them with a hopper. They're like just an extended hopper, like a hopper chute or something like that. Same thing, the quartz pipes are similar. Actually, we can look that up in their pipe. The quartz pipes, these ones here, are similar in theory, but they've got a whole redstone logic behind how they work. For instance, if you have a T intersection or something, it will always try to go down. If it can't go down, it'll try to go straight. If it can't go straight, and it's a T that it hits, it'll randomly send them in the 2 different directions. And when I tried in my test to set it up with quartz pipes I was having it pull out of here and up into there. It was a nightmare setting it up. I might do that to show you what I'm talking about later on. I have to build a basement before I even attempt that. So I wasn't particularly happy with them. I forget what my problem was with the pretty pipes, but I didn't like them either. The pretty... Actually, I think I remember. Yeah. So you have to put extraction modules on each of these, and they have to use a piston with each extraction module or you can't pull out. So we got to use all these pistons to make it, and pistons are an issue in this pack, so didn't like them. Not that they're going to be a serious issue, but all the same. And in general, the pipes, even when pistons weren't an issue, I wasn't that fond of those pipes. The correct one would be the... I'm not even going to look it up. You've seen me use them before. The mechanism ones are much better. And I'm going to be getting there fairly soon. All right, so where were we? I made the pipe. Oh, I need to make the wrench. So at... Oops. At pretty pipes, the wrench. I'm going to need... Let's put that up there so that I don't lose it. Do I not have... Yes, I have Poppy. And with that, we can make wrench. And that just gets rid of the quest for me. The item terminal is kind of interesting, though. But I much prefer the storage scanner or something like that. But it is interesting the way it works. But I'm not going to go over the details on it if I'm not using that those pipes. They're not bad. Where were we? The jetpack is the thing that I actually do want to make to finish this episode off if I can. Now, it's much easier than the last pack. And we can do it with the Ferrous one. So we don't have to go through all the little steps like wood, then iron, then whatever. We can just jump to Ferrous straight away. But we are going to need 3 leather. We have 3 leather. Yes, we made it. All right. Okay, so our Ferrous jetpack here. Make that. And for this, we need the batteries. We're going to need these. How many of it? I need, what, 5 of these? Oh, redstone. Well, conveniently, we have redstone. Okay. I don't remember how many it is. Let's double check that. Yeah, 1 battery there. So we need 5 batteries. So 5 of these. Oh, we need the batteries now. Actually, I bet you, yeah, I need 6 more of them. Ah. Oh, well. 6 more of them. Furnaces. 2, that worked out just right. And we have our jetpack. Why did I want to get to the jetpack so badly? I can't even power it up yet. Well, specifically because I want this stuff here, this dielectric paste. And I want to start setting up tables for next episode. And I need the paste to do that. So, why do I have one of these left over? I don't know. So in the next episodes, we are going to. I'm probably going to do two things in the next episode. One, I'm going to get started on Botania. I want to start generating some mana and stuff so that later on, maybe the episode after that, I can get into trying to get some lapis. The other thing I want to do is get into machines. We're going to go, whoops, down this row here and do these three so that we can start getting the better pipes. But that's it for this episode. I hope you found this pack interesting. Yes, it is an expert pack, and you do have to jump through some hoops, but it seems to be very well put together and a pretty good quest book as well. Well, go out there and have some fun. Thanks.